Hi, welcome to Dark Politics Tarot. My name is Nick, and today I'm going to do the November reading for Mr. Dumpy. So I'm going to use these energy oracle cards. I'm going to do each week. So even though this week already started, it's okay. We can read for the rest of the week. So show me Donald, our wannabe dictator. Show me him in the first week, this first week of November. How's it going for him? What's going to happen to him? Oops, I got this one. Baggage be gone. Could that be past baggage? Jeffrey Epstein? Anyone? Okay. Second week, the oracle will be the dude abides. That's the big dude. Hopefully abides for us. Oh, third week, got an owie. And the fourth week is dun, 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 over your shoulder. He's going to be looking over his shoulder. That's interesting. I have a feeling it's going to be a very rough month. Now I'm going to just use my Deviant Moon or tarot deck. So show me Donald Trump, the month of November. Show me the first week of November, please. Baggage be gone. What does this mean for Donald Trump? King of Cups, Doctors. If you saw my October video, a lot of it came true. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles. So they're developing a strategy for something. I don't know what yet. Show me Donald Trump, first week. Strategy, a doctor, strategy for the emperor, and one more card. Whoops, this flew out. The Wheel of Fortune. And then let's see, with the second week for Donald Trump, the dude abides. The dude, the universe, the dude abides. Let's say second week of November, justice is coming. Could that be for all of us? We finally get justice because he gets justice? Maybe not. Six of Pentacles is giving, receiving, being able to give to those less fortunate, or a money grab. Then we have the Lover's card. It's also a Gemini card, but it's a card about agreements, decision-making. Show me the second week. And we have the Queen of Swords. Is that Pam Bondi stepping in some way? The third week we have got an owie. So something is going to hurt. Is this physical? Is this mental? What's going on? In the third week, got an owie. Two of Pentacles. So they're balancing something out. He's balancing something. The Knight of Cups. I never like to see the Knight of Cups in politics because he's a scammer and a liar. Knight of Cups. What else in the third week for Viper Baby? Ooh, the Devil comes in. Please reclaim your own, Satan, please. And the last card for the third week is the High Priestess. What are we hiding in the third week? And then the last week was this card that said over your shoulder. So he's looking over his shoulder. Oh, this flew out. Betrayal. Does somebody betray the almighty Donald Trump? Donald Trump, the 4th week of November. 7 of Pentacles. Not happy with what he's sown so far. Not happy with his return on his investment. And then we have the 8 of Swords. So he's falling out of a building. He's trapped in some kind of, or he feels trapped in the 4th week in some situation. And of course, this card comes out, the 7 of Cups. Oh my, the stories they have to paint for this fella. This felon fella. Let's go down to the table. Okay, this first week is super interesting. Now, I said we have the Doctor, but baggage be gone. This is, I know it's backwards. It's the only way I can set this up for now until I get a proper camera. Baggage be gone. So I thought it was going to be something else. But the fact that the Doctor came out first, the King of Cups is Doctor to me. Can mean many things, but one of the meanings is Doctor. Now, they're strategizing, so baggage be gone. So there's something going on with his health. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is about his legacy, his money. It could be the GOP in general. But they're working on a strategy in this deck. You could see they're playing chess here. So I think something's come up in his health that they need to protect him, or they're going to do something for him, the Emperor. You know, he's the one in charge and control. They're going to do something that's a bit risky because of the Wheel of Fortune here. Is risk, it's destiny, and it's karma, this card. So, but I'm seeing it as a risk. They're going to take an action on behalf of the Emperor. So they're strategizing early this week. I think you might have seen him on 60 Minutes. I don't watch any of that anymore, but I did see clips of it. He looks terrible. So the Doctor has come in. I think they are getting warnings about his baggage, about his health is his baggage right now, along with the Epstein files. But in the first week here, it's more about health issues and concerns. So I think this is the GOP strategizing what they're going to do. And it's very risky what they're about to do. Great, we get more Halloween in November, more surprises. So let me put these cards to the side. All right, the second week, this is the second week, I think. Yeah, the Dude abides. So this is like the universe is listening and it's going to do something. Now, is this in his favor, or I hope it's in our favor. So this is super interesting too. So we have Justice, then the 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving. Then we have something about the Lovers, relationship coming out. And I see this as Pam Bondi right now. So we have this Queen of Swords, and we have Justice. So this is all about the Justice Department in the second week of November. So they need to give something because they're having problems, I think, keeping the people in Congress, keeping the Epstein files quiet. So to me, this represents Trump going to the Justice Department, going to Pam Bondi and saying, we have to give them something more. We have to keep them shut up. But he might be going to Mike Johnson about this. But it could be about some kind of agreement, but I'm really getting the feeling that justice is coming for who? For the victims. The dude abides. I wish these cards you could see forward, but, you know, I'm telling you what it says. So, yeah, I think the second week is all going to be about keeping the Congress closed. But it's becoming a problem for them because, you know, keeping the government shut down, they're eventually going to have to open it up. Now, the next set of cards we get, got an owie. So something's really hurting them in the second week. And it will be hurting Donald Trump. So again, I think it's the secrets with the High Priestess here, hiding a secret. They're going to be managing, keeping the GOP intact, trying to keep them on their side. So they're spinning a new message. So the Knight of Cups comes out and tells the people something I think is going to be really absurd. Because, you know, the cups are very illusionary. And it's a lot about the imagination, the cup cards. So there's going to be this new imaginary story that they're going to say, you know, look here, not over here, with the Two of Pentacles. So they're really trying to keep things under wrap. And it's about what? About his horrible behavior in the past, about the things that he was involved in. And I think it's more than just trafficking young women. I think it's about, not that this is worse, but I think it's about laundering money, trafficking, like all kinds of trafficking and laundering that he played a part with Epstein. And it's coming back to haunt him now. Satan's coming and collecting. And they have to hide all these secrets. He has so many secrets. He's sitting on a chessboard of secrets, and who knows what's up under her robe here. So second week is really going to be painful, the second week of November for him. Now let's go on. Was that the second? No, that was the third. I'm sorry. That was the third week. And now time goes by so fast reading. This is the fourth week here. We have over your shoulder. So he is looking over his shoulder in the fourth week. Why? Because I think somebody in the Republican Party is going to betray him. He doesn't like the look of this. He doesn't like the results he's getting with this. And he feels really trapped in about his situation. He feels like he's falling apart in the last week. And we have the story again. The illusion delusion card. This is the story they're making up. They're painting a new picture. They're trying real hard in the last week. And I just want to clarify, what kind of story in the last week of November is he creating? What is this new story? So I'm clarifying on this card, the Seven of Cups, we all know as the illusion delusion card. So what is he covering? What is this new story that they're going to be giving? I mean, the GOP, these Republicans had to go home. The government shut down, and they are possibly with this time off had to look at some of the things they're doing. Maybe they get confronted by people in their area going home and going, oh my gosh, we have to do something. So what is this new story that they're going to be given to tell the news? Some kind of sorrow with the Five of Cups. It's a story, all right. Sorrow, sorry about the money. Sorry about the money. That's a story. Wow. We're sorry that we shut down. It was really the Democrats' fault. This just flew out. So the Lover's card again. It really was the Democrats' fault. But we've now come together with something new for you all. We have a new opportunity for money. So we're very sorry. We regret that we had the Democrats shut us down. But what's that story? Oh my gosh, the devil again came out. The devil card. What's the new story? In covering up the Epstein and other money laundering schemes that they had together. What is the story? What are you telling America? You're giving them some new toxic BS to America. What are you telling the American people, Republicans? When you come back, what are you telling the people? Some kind of hope. A story of hope. Will the people believe it? How about we ask that? Will the people believe it? No. The Moon card. No. The people are not believing this. Not at all. The Moon card. Will the people believe it? They're walking. The people are finally leaving. Moving out of troubled waters. They are leaving the situation behind. They want a new start. They want something stable. They want a White House that is stable, that they can rely on. So, very interesting month. So we can continue to see that his health will be a problem. The Epstein files will be a problem. And they're putting out yet another story. And we see here, the people aren't having it. People are tired of chaos. The moon brings chaos. And everybody has fatigue. People are worrying about where they're going to get their next paycheck from. How are they going to feed their kids? How are they going to get health care? How are they going to get medicine? The people want some stability now. And this is a really good sign to me that November is going to be absolutely crazy as usual because they're going to have to hide the Epstein stuff. But there's so much pressure now from the public that is starting to affect these Republicans. So I'll come back soon to read more on this, but I hope this gives you a little bit of hope, and I will talk to you all soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.